2.
Oh, oh, oh. Whew. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Two Dads and a Chaz podcast, the Packer podcast with the Dad Podcast. I am your host, as always, the Wisco Kid, aka Chaz. Ladies and gentlemen, I am coming to you from the woods of Wisconsin. That's right, the woods of Wisconsin. We are here talking about Green Bay Packers football taking on the Patriots today. A couple of things to tell you. First and foremost, this podcast does use crude language, and most likely will especially use crude language today because we are coming to you live for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, here. So let your kids watch the shit. It's not for them. Now, we're going to make some things up. We're going to make up some facts. We're going to tell you a couple of things. We're definitely going to make fun of some probably professional athletes that we've never even met. But guess what? It's going to be just fine, ladies and gentlemen, because if you've got beer on your breath, cheese in your heart, well then welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Two Dads and a Chaz podcast. Now it's time to introduce the dads of Two Dads and a Chaz podcast, along with some special guests today. First and foremost, you know him as the Porcelain Prince, Aaron Mayhew. How are you feeling today, brother?
Oh, Chaz, I'm feeling quite nice. Now, I got to say, we are live from Lambeau Field here, but Wi-Fi is a motherfucker, so I'm currently down in the basement of an Airbnb I paid way too much money for, but the fucking experience is all that matters, goddammit. And, yeah, I woke up about 7 in the morning. I was going to run over to the stadium, do a lap like fucking Rocky Balboa. My wife said, "What the fuck are you doing, you stupid piece of shit? Get back in bed." And I said, You're probably correct. You're probably correct. But Chaz, spirits are high, and I'm excited for this fucking game. I'm excited.
Oh, love to hear that. We're going to move on to our other dad of Two Dads and a Chaz podcast. He puts the thump in your bump. Give it up for T-Mobile, a.k.a. Tyson. How you feeling, brother? I see you got a friend today. Could that be? How you feeling?
I am feeling 100% amazing. To answer your first question, I have never felt better. I can see the stadium from here. I'm under it in a way. I can feel its aura tickling me. I am also with a very special guest, good friend of the pod, personal friend of mine, comes to all the games, one of my most lucky, important friends, Mr. Ty Wendell.
Hi, Wendell.
How do people, Ty?
Yeah, what's up, people?
So this is Ty's first show, but we're excited to have him on. He has some insider's perspective. And I'm just excited to be here. The atmosphere can't be beat. I feel alive. This is what it's all about. I thank you guys for joining us on this live program and bearing with our technical issues, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a really special show today. As previously stated, 2D and a C is going to the Packer game today. And that in and of itself is just worth a round of applause. We're going to have another guest coming up here right now. Now, this one, do your best not to boo him. It's not his fault. He was just born this way, apparently. He is from the East Coast, bud. From the East Coast. We've got a good friend coming in who's watching the game as well with 2D and a C today at Lambeau. His name is Joe. Give it up for Joe.
Live from the
Not
dump.
Not that much. Coming to you live from the dump. Joe, are you out there? Joe, are you out there?
You got to mute Joe.
Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we appear to be having some technical difficulties. We've also got one of my favorite people in the world sneaking up on me real quick. Everybody say hi to Mel.
Hi, Mel. Hi, Mel.
See, right now I'm sitting on top of the cooler with all my stuff. See, we keep all the beer underneath the workstation. So, we're back. That was a close call, y'all. That was a close call. Where is Joe?
We are trailblazing. This is a trailblazing
just like
opportunity to do this.
Just like a Pats fan to be late. All right, well, we're going to come back to Joe in just a minute, as soon as he's done dealing with all his garbage. Now, Ty, first of all, I just want to say it's real good to see you, brother. You're looking so sexy. I mean, just seeing your face right now. I mean, you're in full dad bod beer mode with the beard and all, like just looking real sexy.
Oh.
And now, if I'm correct here, you worked at Lambeau, didn't you?
I've done a few odd jobs there. Yeah. And I've had
Can you
some
tell
access.
the guests a little bit about it?
Yeah. There's a whole dynamic that I found really hilarious with the structure of it, and it's that there's only one tunnel that the team's running in and out of, and you'd think that both locker rooms would be, somewhere in that proximity, but the home team, the Packers, it's 100 feet from that tunnel, and I've never been in the locker room, but you get a glimpse when the door opens from time to time, and it is nice in there. I mean, we're talking sweet green carpet, mahogany woodwork. They got a chandelier. It's all AC boiler recliners. Luxury. The visiting locker room, nowhere to be found. It took me a while to actually find it, but because you had to go through a security door. You go into the tunnel, through the security door, down a flight of stairs, down a hallway, up a flight of stairs, in your cleats.
Yep.
It's the hallway only fits like one or two guys at a time. So it's like we're single file here.
Oh,
you get you get in, and it's another like lame security door. And you walk in, and it's just cinder block. It's just cinder block painted pink, like a pale, like the worst pink you've ever seen. It's just a pale, weak ass pink with like grade school lockers, the metal lockers, and there's only 3 urinals, which means these guys are standing in line.
55 guys.
Yeah, 55 guys on a team, sharing 3 urinals. The shower heads look like they've never been cleaned, just calcified.
Oh, that's awesome.
Limestone everywhere.
High history.
Yeah. And so it's like, so right now the Pats are trying to get juice for this thing, and they're sitting in like the most weak ass locker room, and they know they've got to walk flights of stairs just close to the field.
Oh my God, that sounds absolutely amazing. I just would love to be in the ambiance of that horrible, like 1970s-esque stripper club dining room piece of shit, where really tears are made. I mean, we're talking about head games. I mean, that's one of the best I can think of right there. That's talking about the superstition stuff that we're going to talk about later, where, it's all in here, guys. It's not all right here when you're watching football. It's here too, and right here. Now, let me ask you, Ty, as far as today, highs and lows, can I just ask what if we could do the best job we could do? What would that job be? Who will we look at? If we were to, technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we get from coming to you live.
From the Northwoods of Wisconsin, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
love that picture though. It's Jazz just leveling with and what it's stuck on is awesome, Jazz. I wish that was just like
his driver's license photo.
But can you hear me?
I can now. Yeah, it's great.
Okay, good. I was going to say, Ty, as far as our gameplay today, what are we looking to see? You can go in depth as far as you want. I'm talking key players. I'm talking strategy. I want to hear what you think, because these people have been listening to us talk for weeks now. I want to hear what you think this Packers team needs to do to be successful today.
My favorite thing about this Packers team right now has to be the linebacking core. Each one of these guys is special. Each one of these guys does the thing he does extremely well. And this specialist kind of aspect of just these defense wreckers. I mean, you got Quay Walker, who I think is going to be the most exciting player on defense by the end of the season. We're all going to just be, it's Quay, really. This guy is the LeBron James of football. I mean, there's not a position he can't play. And I'm high on him. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for him to just come in and do his thing. And then, of course, Campbell does sideline to sideline better than anybody. And Gary is just pushing over left tackles. So the linebacking core is really what I'm looking to excel. Woo! Yeah!
Let's go. Hey, I'm in on this. So check it out. Here's what we really need to do, Chaz. We got to go in there and break Belichick's fucking spirit. You know, this motherfucker has a whole game plan. This is absolutely gonna be a Bill Belichick dick measuring contest with himself. And everyone knows his dick is tiny. Okay. He can't fool anybody. Everybody knows. Look at his little hands. He's got a tiny little dick. And he cuts off his sleeves to make it look better, but it's not helping. Everyone knows about it. Okay. He wants to come out here and say, hey, I got nobody. I got fucking this dog shit backup quarterback, Brian Hoyer. And, but you know, it doesn't matter because I'm going to outsmart them with my defense. He's got his full strength defense. So, you know, this is a chance for him to flex. We need to break him down early and often. I want a deep throw right off the bat. I want to see that Christian Watson shit. I want to see a deep connection to break his spirit early in this game, and I want a fucking blowout because I'm here, god damn it.
Yes.
And I own this team, and I want fucking production.
Tyson,
Hey, you look like you got
incredible-
something to say. Throw it over.
Incredible insight as always. Now, boys, due to technical difficulties, we had to pull our Patriots fan from the dumpsters. He's actually going to be joining me down here now. And Chaz, I think we need a little bit of insight from the other side of things. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're just wrong. But because he's here, we'll hear what he has to say, I guess. We're going to throw it over to one of some guy. Joe is your name, right? How's it going, brother? How you feeling?
Why don't we keep our clothes on here? This is a family show, isn't it?
Fuck no.
No.
No,
Get
opposite.
your families out of
It's
here.
18 and over.
No, it's not for kids.
Hey, my bad.
So let me ask.
21, actually.
So, Joe, I know that you guys have had a bit of a rough go these past couple of weeks. And if today could be positive in any way for you guys, what is it you're looking to try and bring to the table, which is a very, very high table you're probably not going to be able to reach. But just curious, thoughts?
I mean, I'm pretty excited about Axel Brian Hoyer coming out there to make his season debut.
What are you talking about? This Axel business.
Yeah, who's that?
Brian Hoyer unfortunately, his parents fucked up. They named his first name is Axel. His middle name is Brian. Why would he go by Brian? You imagine
That
if he went
makes
by
sense.
Axel.
Because he makes terrible choices. That's why he's a backup, and he's like, "Don't call me Axel. My friends call me Brian." Who fucking does that?
It was a mistake. I can promise you that. But
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's good at those. Big mistake.
Hope he makes
So,
a bunch today.
Let me ask right off
Absolutely.
the bat. If you had a score prediction of this game, can I ask you what you think the score is going to be?
if the Patriots are going to win,
Oh,
this is
hang
gonna
on
be
real
like
quick. We actually have to go to our first commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, do you love Adderall? Do you love yogurt? Well, let me tell you about a fun new product out there for dads and some children. It's called Adderall Yogurt. That's right. When you need to get those kids going in the morning, when you need to get yourself going in the morning, you need Adderall Yogurt. It's got the proper combination of probiotics and a shitload of Adderall. It'll get you going. Ladies and gentlemen, Adderall Yogurt, brought to you by Two Dads and a Chaz. All right, real quick. I want to go back. Sorry, Joe. You know, we got sponsors. We got to take care of stuff. Continue what you're saying. As far as what you think the score is going to be, how you feel about where the score is going to be.
This is going to be a low-scoring game. Patriots are going to come out about 17-13 victory.
Unfortunately, we do have to go to our second commercial, my friend. This one's actually a tried and true product that we actually love using here at 2D and a C. We want to plug a really fun local Wisconsin business known as Small Family Clothing. Small Family Clothing. Maggie, what do you got on there? What is that?
Yes, I'm a big fan of these folks. Right here. I got a little bit of swag. I got my boy. He's a real dreaded out piece of hippie shit. And him and his wife started really nice clothing line, a quality material. This stuff, look at this. He's got the sweatband in here, fucking camo. I never wear camo because it's fucking stupid, but this looks good. I feel good about it. And I just want to give a little plug. Because we like to give back on Two Dads and a Chat. Chaz, back to you.
We do. Thank you so much, gentlemen. We've been talking about injuries for a couple of weeks. Do the Pats even have injuries? I mean, I don't know. I imagine they do. I don't know. I don't pay attention to the other team.
Are there players on the Patriots that are worth talking about, Joe? Can we get any information?
Isn't, I mean, Tom Brady.
Heard of
Tom
a
Brady.
guy
hurt?
named Ramondre?
Who? What?
Tom Brady. What?
Have you ever heard of Ramondre Stevenson?
Oh, the running back. I just know him as
No.
R. Stevenson. That's how I know him from my fantasy world. And he's not worth keeping. So I know that. So no.
You're gonna have a heavy dose of him and Damian Harris down your throat.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ooh. You know, if you're gonna talk to me like that, you should really put a muzzle on me.
He's in the throat stuff.
All right. I want to talk a little bit about positives, negatives that we're going to need to succeed here today. Tyson, I know you've been talking a lot about getting excited for this game, mainly because of who we're playing and the history between these two teams and franchises. Anything you want to add right off the bat?
I can't say that I agree with Joe's prediction. I do think it'll be a low-scoring game for the Patriots. I agree with that. I do think they are not going to score a lot of points. I could see we do need to stop the fucking run. Here, it's really simple, okay? They're going to throw to the middle of the field. Brian Hoyer has a water pistol, little pussy-ass arm. He can't throw over 25 yards, guys. He can't do it. He just can't, okay? He doesn't have ever. If he doesn't want to go by Axel, that's his choice. And what a stupid choice. Axel Hoyer would have been a first-round pick. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? This guy's a fucking idiot. Hands down. He's going to make the wrong choice because his name's Brian. Okay, so okay, for funsies here. So Axel Hoyer can't throw the ball for shit, okay? And he's going to want to work inside out. Well, I can't keep track here, Joe. They both suck. How about that? They both aren't any fucking good. Let's just get that out of the way. So they're going to work inside out. So what we're going to see is, you're right, a lot of screen passes, a lot of runs, a lot of outside tosses. We're going to see a lot of throws to Parker, who could give us a hard time. We're going to see their tight ends get involved. And that's about it. Because this guy doesn't have the confidence to throw a deep ball. And they don't have the players on the outside to compete with our outside corners. So they're going to try and attack the middle of the field. And Ty's right. I expected our fucking middle linebackers and safeties to tee off. I sure hope that we leave this game with a double-digit lead. And this sets us right moving forward.
Tyson, Chaz, can we give this guy an opportunity to just talk about the Pages for a brief moment? Joe, go ahead.
Absolutely.
Give him a moment.
Absolutely, we can't. Go ahead.
I'm a little hesitant here.
Yeah, I would be.
I have a feeling I know what's going to happen, but I'm going to do it anyways. So after Ramondre,
no, that's enough right there. All right, folks, I can't take it any longer. I got to tell you, we Airbnb in Green Bay, and across the street is a fucking slew of Patriot fans. We rolled in. Tyson died.
It's a gaggle.
They're multiplying.
Oh, dude. And the worst part is they're trying to.
They're hiring guys from Home Depot. They're just bringing them in.
No.
I'm going to go break your fingers with some footballs in a minute here. I'm about to be like, hey, you guys want to play catch? And just fucking Brett Favre a couple of their fingers right off their hands. Let them know you're in Green Bay now. The balls come, they sting a little bit. You know, they whistle. Got to make that catch.
All right. And now, Chaz, I'm feeling a little bit bad. We're going to bring Joe back in real quickly. Let's give him like a final wrap-up moment. Chaz, you ready for the pass-off?
Unfortunately, we've reached the end of our Zoom time. But yeah, bring him in. Say hey.
What kind of shit show did you guys bring me on to here? This is fucking horseshit. Now, Ramondre Stevenson and Damian motherfucking Harris, along with Axel Hoyer, are going to destroy this fucking Packers team. You know what? My new prediction? 52-0.
Oh!
And I'm out.
Oh! Yeah, that's Boston and nothing. A lot of fucking ignorant pride.
Sorry.
Pride.
Sorry. I just went and took a shit. I missed what he said. What'd he say?
Something about clam chowder. Don't worry about it.
All right.
No, and he said some nonsense about the run game. I agree. We got to stop the run. We stop the run, this game's over. We
Bill
fucking score
Belichick
on their
and his
defense this
huge
game.
fucking cock. 6 rings fit on that face.
Well, folks, the truth comes out. We have a real Patriots fan, and this is what they do. They sit around fantasizing about his cock size. And I'd like to say I baited him into it, but really I opened up the door for some honesty. So I appreciate all the fans coming to get this inside perspective about Lambeau, and then also like a real live perspective of a piece of shit named Joe who came on our show and gave us some good insight. What they do.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
And Ronaldo,
it's been a great time.
Yeah.
You can go back to the dump now, Joe.
Yeah, no, Ronaldo Stevenson or whatever his name is, I'm sure it's going to be a real problem. We'll see how that goes.
Ramondre. Let's go, Ramondre.
Yeah, Tom Brady is, I'm sure, going to have a great game. Anyway, here at Two Dads and a Chaz podcast, we just want to say thanks to, again, some real special people for coming to join us, people who've helped us along the way. I want to say thanks to Buddy Ingram. I want to say thanks to the dads of Two Dads and a Chaz. I want to say thanks to our guests, first and foremost, not Joe, and mostly Ty. And that we don't do this because we want to do it. We do this because we have to do it. Okay, this is something that's deep in here. It's right in here for all of us. And I want to talk because this is a segment we like to bring up every now and then. And I know I'm shooting from the hip for you guys on this, but I mostly want to hear from the guest. I want to ask Ty first. Can I hear a favorite Packer moment that you've had?
Just one?
Yeah, just one memory.
Just one?
One game. On the spot.
I mean, I was just recalling earlier today, Roy Butler's first ever Lambeau leap. And I think like how long ago that was, but how clearly I still can recall every step he took down the sideline. I mean, it's just like it just happened yesterday. That's got to be right up there.
Hell of a memory. Hey, Joe, do you have a memory about how horrible your team was? Oh, wait, you're gone. Tyson, do you have he's back.
I mean, there are so many to pick from.
Oh, yeah.
20 years. I've got to make great memories because of one Thomas Edward. Patrick Brady Jr.
Chaz, that's when I like to cut in. And for me,
yeah, absolutely.
As a child, my love for the Packers only grew when it was Super Bowl. We talking 96? Was it 96 when you guys lost, Joe? I think it was. Yeah. Versus the fucking Pats.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
In Brett Favre.
I had a question. Yep.
Brett Favre threw that first fucking throw over that. What was his name?
Oh, yeah. Drew Bledsoe.
Yes, over Drew Bledsoe. He was on the right game. Oh yeah, that's the right game. Sorry, I interrupted Joe out of just pure spite, and now I'm lost. We got to go. Tyson.
I have a question. I have a question for Joe. First of all, Joe, how old are you? Can I ask?
I'm 37 years old.
Okay, you said 20 years. You said in 20 years of watching this team. So that means there's some years missing there, my friend. I don't know about where you're from, but I've been a Packer fan since inception. I'm pushing 35 years.
I've said there's been
35 years.
20 years of great memories. The first 17 were a little rough. I mean, I was born into the Bears Super Bowl there, so I don't really remember it too much. But yeah, last 20 years have been fantastic. I can understand where you don't understand where this is coming from. It's been a little rough for you guys. When's the last Super Bowl the Packers won?
2010.
2010.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Wow. Okay. No, I understand. I get it.
Did you see how long it took him to count that high? Tyson,
yeah.
Do you have a favorite Packer memory?
A long time ago.
Oh man, I got a lot of them. Let me see here. Favorite Packer memory. I will have to go with last week when we beat Tom Brady, that was a pretty favorite Packer memory. Even though we beat him by 2 points, watching him whine like a little bitch on the sidelines at the end of that game again last night, like, you gotta call the timeout in slow motion when they had no timeouts left, just fills my heart with joy. The amount of like crazy privilege that he's had where in New England, where they just gave him extra timeout and like just phantom calls and like, no, I'm losing on the Patriots. We're gonna move him forward. Like, it was amazing to watch that come to a screeching halt and watch him just, have a little hissy fit when he's realizing this is all coming to a close. So that's mine.
Chaz, one
Hey,
piece I
you
want
look like you got something you want to
to
say, buddy.
I do, because we brought in a Patriots fan today, and we all know he's a fucking piece of shit. But you know what he is? He's a true fucking fan. Because when Tom Brady left, he didn't fucking follow Tom. He stuck with the Patriots, despite the fact that he's wearing a Tom Brady jersey today, which is awfully confusing. I appreciate about this man. Oh, do you have some closing statements for this game?
So, Ramondre Stevenson. Massive game today. Axel. Just remember the name Axel. You guys will be crying this name to sleep tonight. Greatest backup quarterback in the history of the NFL. Good luck.
Ty, what was that giggle I just heard, Ty? It feels like you got something to say, buddy.
I mean, when you're counting on the greatest backup of all time, you're already behind the 8 ball. Also, isn't that Nick Foles?
Yeah, right? I can think of a couple better backups.
I got a short
Right
list of better backups.
This guy's
Right now,
hey, I got a
today,
stat.
start.
I got a stat for you guys. We've won the last 13 in a row home games, and Brian Hoyer has lost the last 13 games he's played as a quarterback.
He's fucking due. He's fucking due. That's all I heard right there. He's fucking due.
Three pick
works,
sixes
buddy.
today.
I'm due that. I haven't even started a game yet. That's not how it works. I got a better chance than him, I think.
Yeah. At least 3 of Hoyer's interceptions today are going to be returned for a touchdown.
Have you seen how I sling this fucking rock, dude? Seriously. Let's show the people.
Yeah, can we get some shots? Yeah. Jazz, why don't you send us off here with
Yeah, I
Tyson?
can do that.
Oh my God, here we
Guys,
go.
we're gonna talk about
Oh, here
footwork
it comes.
today. All right, I'm gonna try to hit Mayhew's wife. No promises here. Get this over this way. There we go. Main thing is you want to have your drive foot pointing where you're going. Drive off the back leg, and then just think about the release. Okay, here we go. Ready? Like that. Easy. No problem. Touchdown. Should take care of him. No problem. Back to you, Chess.
Folks, I can't send him out any better than that. I've had the 2-step throwback from Tyson for years.
Oh,
Let me
we
tell you,
lost Chaz because of
I've got the fingers
the
to prove it.
velocity of the throw, probably.
Disturb the Wi-Fi.
Can anybody hear me out there in Lambeau land? Can anybody hear me out there in Lambeau land? Anybody hear me out there in Lambeau land? Can you hear me? Can you hear
Aaron, are
me?
you still there?
Yeah.
We might have to close it out ourselves. I think we lost audio for Chaz, or I lost audio for everyone. Either way, appreciate everybody coming on.
Anybody from Lambeau land? Anybody hearing me at Lambeau
Holy
land?
shit.
Yeah, Jazz, I can very much hear you. To anybody out there actually listening to this fucking show, it's gonna be rough. This version, Jazz, cut and dry, send it out, motherfucker.
Will do, but I want to thank everybody for stopping at Two Dads and a Chaz podcast. Guys, I love you. I want to say one thing. You're there. Bring the energy, bring the heat, and go, Pack, go. Hashtag fuck the Pats, baby. 3, 2, 1. Hashtag
Fuck the Pats! Let's go!
Huck it, chuck it.